That's why nasty things start to happen eventually because you is months.
Hi guys, what's up? So day one of the BB Titans was definitely a lit one. We had an amazing launch last night, and then the housemates were trying to get to familiarize and know themselves, know the old South African and Niger mix and everything like that. And I think it's been fine so far. We've had a couple of interesting highlights between the housemates. And they finally got their wager task today, guys. Also, they did the first head of house challenge today, and it was an interesting one. I'm going to be giving you guys all of the juicy details of everything that has happened in the last 24 hours. So please stay tuned, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on the notification bell button so that when I start dropping a new video, you'll be the first person to get it. All right. Now, let's get into the video.
So every time girls want to collect money from my head, hey, boo,
While the housemates try to get to know themselves, one of the interesting highlights that we got to see was JP saying that, I mean, she introduced herself, and then when they asked her if she's single or she's in a relationship, JP had the audacity to say that she's in a relationship with up to 7 men outside of the house. Like, she owns these men and she can do with them however she pleases. And I'm like, whoa, this girl sure has audacity. She already told herself that she's an energetic, overthinking extrovert. Like, she's outspoken and she can talk too much at times. So, like, I think I'm definitely feeling JP's vibes on that. The next important highlight we also had was JP saying to, I can't remember who she was telling it to in the house. I think it was Mmeli. She was telling Mmeli that for audience to expect that 20 people to be packed inside the house and they will not do something nasty is absolutely impossible because, I mean, it is 20 people, adults, grown ups, in a house for almost 3 months. It is almost impossible for them not to do nasty things. And then, do you guys know that Ebuka was actually sick throughout the launch show and he did not even show at all until Cynthia, his wife, came on Twitter to say that, wow, such high level of professionalism. Ebuka was sick throughout that launch show and he still delivered because a show is a show. Now, moving on, there was a conversation that ensued between Jenny O and Yvonne, which got a few people talking on social media, and it is on the topic of shipping. Jenny O was telling Yvonne that, do you know that some people will be shipping already now? They go down the ship us outside like this, and different people, different couples, and all like that. And Yvonne was like, whoa, 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 me, I'm not here for that. I don't want to do any shipping thing. I just want my brand to be myself only. I don't want to get into any ships at all. Now, people are already feeling like, whoa, what's even doing this one? Waiting. What's so special about it? You don't want anybody to ship with you. However, I kind of feel like maybe she just has her own strategy, and that strategy doesn't involve a second person. So far, Yvonne has been one of the most quiet housemates, and I kind of think like she likes to keep to herself. However, I don't think that's going to win her the show. She needs to interact and mingle more with people. And that was it until I guess most of them went to bed. And then this morning, they got, well, maybe not this morning, around like in the afternoon, they got their first task of the show. This is their wager task. And I must tell you guys, these housemates are putting everything into this task. I mean, like, they're trying to bond and get to know themselves here. So they are taking the opportunity of this wager task to actually form some togetherness and actually bond together as well. Particularly, Yemi Craigs and Ebubu are the ones that are actually leading this thing, and their creativity is just amazing. Like, everybody's just chipping in, and then they're leading and coordinating themselves together. And I think they're going to turn up and do something really, really nice. Like, I mean, in matter of seconds and minutes, Ebubu already had a song out. Like, okay, you guys have an idea. I have a song. Let me sing it to you. And then they were fleshing it up along like that. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is another ship alert. Juicy J and Yvonne. I mean, like, at some point today, I think in the afternoon as well, maybe almost an hour or more. Juicy J was at the feet of Yvonne's bed. They were just talking and gisting. And at times I could never hear what they were saying because they were so silent. You could barely hear what they were saying, but it was just random stuff, just talking and jumping around there like that. They were just there talking and talking and talking. I'm like, hey, Anyways, Shay Yvonne says she doesn't want to ship her, but we'll see where that one lands eventually. I mean, Juicy J is a spec, so yeah. Another ship alert. Well, this is not exactly a ship alert, it's more of a gigolo alert. Girls, ladies in the house have to be careful of Yemi. Yemi is dangerous. Yemi has been involved with up to like, is it 3 women now? on and off, on and off, on and off. He has been involved with Kosi. I think he has been involved with Jenny O. And there were moments where we saw him grabbing Nelisa from behind, and they had this cozy little organ. I'm like, this man, what are you up to? And he has gone back to Kosi again. He's even sweet talking Kosi, and Kosi is already telling Yemi, see, guy, you are moving fast. Can we slow down? Okay. Can we just take a pause? And Yemi is trying to, maybe, is it gaslight her by saying, oh, so are you saying I should go and talk to other people? I should leave you alone? In truth, that is what Kosi is saying. But Kosi is not saying it like he wants to send him away. Kosi is saying like, guy, let's just slow down. Let's soft pedal. Okay. You are moving very, very fast. Bear in mind, guys, that Kosi has a relationship outside of the house. She's about the only person that has a relationship outside of the house, at least that has opened up to it, I think, that has said it. So Yemi is choking her, and Yemi, instead of Yemi is like, okay, guy, okay, maybe I'll give you some space. Yemi is playing the bad boy card, the playboy card by saying, always, so I should go and talk to other people, Abby. If I go, I know they come back again. Yeah, he didn't exactly say that, but that's the vibe he's passing that. If you say I should leave, I will leave. But other people might just get me and you lose me and stuff like that. All of that vibe you get. And that was that until, okay, no, wait. Okay, I've definitely jumped to the Kosi part, but then we had the head of house games today, and Mmeli and Ipeleng. Oh, I like calling Ipeleng's name. Ipeleng. Ipeleng is so, I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. I don't know the word to describe the feeling. I just like the Ipeleng. Like her name is like 7 letters, but like all you have to call is just Ipeleng. Ipeleng. And it's so smooth and sleek in the mouth like that. So Meli became the head of house, and when it was his turn to choose a deputy head of house, he chose Ipeleng as his deputy. Now he has veto power, he has immunity from eviction, and when Biggie told them they were going to nominate for eviction, Biggie told him he's going to have to save somebody with his veto power. And it was at this moment I started thinking, hey, see veto power will allow. If Meli has to use his veto power to save somebody, he cannot save a Nigerian among those that are up for eviction, because if you save a Nigerian while there's a South African among those that are up, your South African people, both inside the house and outside the house, will be thinking, Meli is a traitor. Why go choose Nigerian to save over South African person there? There's that one. Now, two, if Meli opts to save a Nigerian, a South African as well, Nigerians may not have so much issues with that, because I mean it's just doing his country duties normally. But if you replace that South African that you are saving with a Nigerian that was innocent and safe before, well, we are going to have a problem, bro. There's going to be an inter-country war inside of that house and outside of the house on Twitter. So I thought the best way possible for Emily to have scaled through all of that is to just choose somebody that is to save a South African with another South African. That's about the safest way to play it. But luckily, at the end of the whole nomination thing, Biggie just, instead of Biggie to come and tell us, okay, the people that are up for eviction, and then the other of us will play his veto power and save somebody and replace with another, Biggie told them that Biggie told them that all of them would have to prepare for eviction on Sunday, and he's not going to tell them if certain persons are up for eviction. All of them should prepare for eviction. Now, they have released on the social media handles for Big Brother that that is actually, the nominations are fake and they are not real. So I guess technically there is not going to be any eviction this Sunday on Baby Titans. It's just to rile them up and then get them serious in the game. I'm sure this thing is going to spark a few tensions, because from BB Nigeria last year, the mere fact that some people are going home, the way it changes their emotions and their reactions to things is really crazy. It's very, very funny. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing a little bit of that on this season as well, this episode as well. So, yeah, that's what's up, guys. I'll be bringing more tea to you. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell button so that you get all of the tea on this channel. My name is Stu, and I'll be bringing you more saucy gist as they unfold.